Okay, so let's dive into this source we've got. It's a YouTube video promising a look at 5 underrated ways to make money with Fiverr plus AI.
Right.
Our job today really is to unpack that. We want to see what its core ideas are, how AI can supposedly boost efficiency for certain online services, maybe unexpected ones, on places like Fiverr.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking side hustles, where this video suggests, well, potentially earning figures like $200, $500. Even claims of over $2,000 a day are mentioned.
Yeah, those numbers definitely grab your attention.
So we'll go through the 5 examples, the video highlights, and try to pull out the key takeaways for you listening.
And what's interesting, I think, about the perspective in this source, it's how it looks at services that are already in demand on Fiverr, established stuff.
Right.
And then it says, okay, use AI not necessarily to invent something brand new, but to make delivering those existing services way faster.
So it's about speed.
Exactly. That shift in efficiency, that's presented as the key. How you could potentially earn more, maybe handle more clients, or just turn things around quicker.
That framing makes a lot of sense, actually. Competing on speed and volume, enabled by a tool rather than just sheer manual effort.
Right.
So the first example the video points to as underrated is generating business names.
Yes, and it's a bit more than just thinking up cool names.
Right.
The service involves brainstorming names for, say, a new company or product, but then also, and this is crucial, checking if they're actually available.
Available meaning domain names, trademarks.
Both. Is the .com domain free? Is the name already trademarked? That kind of thing.
Okay, got it. And the earning potential the video shows for this is pretty wild.
It is.
There's this one seller, Alexandria, charging $110 for 4 names plus the checks. When the video was made, she had 17 orders waiting. 17.
Wow.
Now, Fiverr takes its cut, about 20%, but still, 17 times $110, that's over $1,870 in revenue sitting there.
Yeah, even after fees, that's nearly $1,500 profit just in the queue.
The video calls it crazy and nuts, which, yeah, seeing those numbers, it kind of feels that way.
And that's just one seller they highlighted. The video mentions others with like hundreds or even thousands of dollars worth of orders lined up. There was another example, Tommy. His lowest gig price was $280, and he had 9 orders waiting.
9 times $280. Wow, that's potentially over $2,000 profit right there after fees.
Exactly. So even if these are maybe top earners, it shows there's real demand for this specific service.
Okay, so the demand exists, but the video's main point is, while these current sellers might just be using their own creativity, you could use AI to do this much, much faster.
Precisely. Instead of sitting there racking your brain, you feed info into a chatbot, like Google's Gemini or Microsoft Copilot ChatGPT.
What kind of info?
Things like, what kind of business is it? Maybe a food chain? What brand ideas do you want in the name? Who are you trying to reach? Your target demographic.
Your video had a specific example, right? Like a salad place.
Yeah, a healthy organic salad bowl chain, like a Sweet Green competitor opening in Austin, Texas, targeting Gen Z and millennials. You give the AI that level of detail,
and it just spits out names.
It generates a whole list tailored to that prompt. And then you can tweak it, ask for variations on the ones you like, mix the AI's ideas with your own. It's a starting point.
Okay, and then the checking part, the domain and trademark stuff. The video said that literally takes 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That sounds optimistic.
Well, maybe a slight exaggeration for both combined every single time, but the process itself is shown to be quick.
How?
For the domain check, especially for .com, you just go to a site like Pork Bun, type the name, boom, it tells you if it's available.
Okay.
For trademarks in the U.S., for example, you use the official government search engine, type the name, see if there's an exact match registered. Once you know the websites, those individual checks are very fast.
Right, okay. Knowing where to click makes all the difference. That speed definitely makes the potential volume seem more doable. Okay, second service. Closely related, the video says, generating business slogans.
Yep. Those short taglines that sum up what a company's about or what makes it special, you can sell this on its own or like as an add-on to the naming service.
And the potential here. The video mentions a seller, Peter, charging $75 for 10 slogans, had 3 orders queued up.
So $225 potential revenue, maybe $180 profit after fees. Not as high per order as the names, maybe, but still a decent little stream.
Yeah, too.
And the video really emphasizes that using AI makes creating multiple sets of these slogans per day very easy.
What info does the AI need for slogans? Still the business type.
Yeah, basically. You'd get from the client, maybe through a simple survey, what's the business, what does it sell, and crucially, what's its unique selling point, what makes it different.
Like the example they used, a dog groomer.
Exactly. A dog grooming place whose whole thing is using positive reinforcement training methods with the dogs.
Ah, okay.
You tell the AI that the positive reinforcement angle, and it can generate taglines focused on gentle, positive care.
And you can refine them too, I guess, like make this one shorter or
Yeah.
give me more like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Correct.
Just like with the names, you can iterate with the AI to get exactly what the client wants, helps tailor it perfectly.
All right, let's shift gears a bit because honestly, this third one kind of surprised me when I saw it in the source. Generating wedding vows.
Yeah, it does sound maybe a bit impersonal. But the video makes a case for it being a surprisingly profitable niche online.
Profitable's right, based on their examples. A seller named Richard, charging $175 per set, had one order then. Another, Brit, also $175 for her popular package. She had 2 orders waiting.
That's $350 potential revenue, maybe $280 profit after fees, just sitting there for her.
And the video claims, because vows are usually pretty short, like 2 minutes spoken doing 2 sets a day is actually realistic.
And again, this is where AI comes in. The video claims it can massively speed up the writing part.
Okay, but how? Wedding vows seems so personal. How can AI possibly help with that effectively?
Well, the idea isn't that AI writes the final thing perfectly on its own. The key is feeding it very specific personal details from the client.
Like what kind of details?
You'd use a survey, probably. Ask things like, how did you two meet? When did you know this was the person you wanted to marry? What specific things do you love about them? Any, funny quirks or hidden talents? And what's the vibe? Romantic? Funny? A bit of both.
Okay, so you gather all that personal story stuff
Yeah.
and then feed that into ChatGPT or similar.
Exactly. And the video suggests not just asking for one draft, but maybe asking for a few different versions.
Why multiple versions?
So you can then look at them, maybe take a paragraph from this one, a couple of lines from that one. You mix and match the AI-generated bits that resonate. You use them as building blocks, basically.
Oh, I see. So the AI does the heavy lifting on drafting based on the input, and then the human curates, edits, polishes, adds that final personal touch.
That seems to be the approach presented, leveraging AI for the initial generation and iteration based on the client's unique story.
Okay, that makes more sense than just hitting generate vow.
Yeah.
Right. And number 4, generating niche AI avatar videos.
Yeah, these are those videos using AI tech. You see these realistic-looking fake people speaking whatever text you give them.
The synthesized humans.
The video shows an example, like, hello, if you found this video helpful. And yeah, it calls it pretty crazy technology.
And it emphasizes how easy they are to make, like just 5 minutes with the right app.
That's the claim. But here's the catch. Precisely because it's apparently so easy to make a basic one.
Competition must be fierce.
Exactly. The video points out that a general, I'll make you an AI avatar video service might really struggle. It shows some gigs that have reviews, but like 0 orders currently waiting.
So what's the solution offered?
Go niche. Specialize. Create niche AI avatar videos.
Like what kind of niche?
The successful example they highlight is newscast-style videos.
Ah, okay. Like a fake news report?
Sort of, yeah. And a seller focusing just on that niche had their premium package priced at $200 become quite popular. They had 5 of those $200 orders in the queue.
5 times 200, that's $1,000 potential revenue.
Right, just from that one premium package. After fees, maybe $160 profit per order there, which, as the video notes, is not bad at all.
Definitely not bad.
Yeah.
So how do you make these niche ones? It mentioned an app, Verbo.
Yeah, Virgo. The video actually recommends downloading the software version over using the browser one based on their experience, and there's a free trial, apparently.
Okay, and the steps?
Pretty straightforward, according to the source. You create a video, probably landscape format, get rid of any default subtitles, choose an avatar that fits your niche, like a newscaster type,
Right.
then select or upload a background. And this is key for the niche part, use a custom background. The video suggests finding niche-specific backgrounds on sites like Victeezy,
Okay.
maybe using their free trial or looking on free royalty-free sites like Pixabay or Pexels. Find something that screams news studio or whatever your niche is.
Got it. So niche background, niche avatar,
Uh,
then you just paste in the customer script
Yep, paste the text into the script box, choose a voiceover style.
and hit export.
Essentially, yeah, the software does the magic, puts the avatar speaking the text over your chosen background.
Okay. Seems doable.
But there's a really crucial point here the video makes sure to mention.
What's that?
This particular side hustle, using that tool, It's not free. Verbo, or tools like it, require a paid subscription. Could be around $20 a month, maybe more, depending on the plan.
Ah, okay. So this one needs some cash up front.
Right. The video specifically says, only go for this one if you actually have that startup money available. It's not like the others where you might be able to use free AI tools to start.
That's a really important distinction. Good to know. Okay, wrapping up the list. Number 5 brings us back to weddings. That niche is clearly lucrative, according to this source.
Yeah, generating wedding speeches this time.
Specifically speeches for events, and it highlights best man speeches as being really popular on Fiverr.
Very popular.
And the numbers here, honestly, these were maybe the most eye-popping in the whole video.
They were pretty big.
That same seller, Richard, who did the vows, he also has a best man speech gig, priced at $215.
Okay.
When the video was made, he had, get this, 13 orders in his queue. 13!
Wow, 13 times $215. That's
over $2,500, $2,580 in potential revenue. After fees, that's over $2,000 profit just waiting to be made from that one gig.
Yeah, the video calls that crazy, and seeing 13 orders stacked up like that, it really is something.
It really is.
And obviously you could specialize further here too. Maid of honor speeches, father of the bride, or even speeches for totally different events outside weddings altogether.
Right, and like the vows, the idea is that AI can massively speed up the writing.
That's the claim. Especially for speeches, you often need that mix of funny stories and more heartfelt, touching moments. AI can apparently help brainstorm and draft both kinds of content quickly.
What info would you feed the AI for a speech, similar to the vows?
Similar, yeah, but maybe more focused on the speaker's relationship to the couple. So, who is the couple? How does the client know the bride or groom? Any specific funny or heartwarming anecdotes about them? How have the couple impacted each other? How have they impacted the person giving the speech? Stuff like that.
You gather that intel via a survey again, feed it to ChatGPT, tell the tone, make it funny, make it heartfelt.
And it generates a draft. Now, the video does mention a potential snag, AI word limits. Some models might cap out around, say, 4,000 words.
So if you need a longer speech.
The suggestion is to break it down. Ask the AI to generate the intro, then a section about funny stories, then a heartfelt part, etc. Generate it in chunks, then combine and edit them yourself.
Okay, a bit more work, but a workaround.
And the video also adds, importantly, that if you're actually thinking of doing any of this stuff, setting up a Fiverr gig, getting clients, there are tons of free tutorials on YouTube showing you exactly how to do that. Advertising, getting traffic, all of it.
That's good context. Knowing the how-to for the platform side is out there too.
Okay, so just to recap, we've looked at 5 areas this video flags as underrated online income streams you could potentially boost with AI.
Right. Business names.
Business slogans.
Wedding vows.
Those niche AI avatar videos, remembering the cost involved there.
And wedding speeches.
And the running theme, the core message from this source, really seems to be that AI isn't just this, novelty tech. It's being presented here as a practical tool.
A tool to dramatically ramp up your efficiency, your potential output in these specific service niches.
It's about taking a very human need, someone needs vows written, a business needs a catchy name, and using AI's ability to generate tailored content quickly based on specific prompts.
Allowing one person, theoretically, to handle a much bigger workload than they ever could just doing it all manually from scratch.
And that higher volume, even after the platform takes its cut, that's where the video suggests this significant earning potential lies, and it definitely leaves you thinking. Yeah, I mean, given how much better these AI tools are getting and how easy they are to access now for generating all sorts of custom content.
You have to wonder, right, how many other specific, maybe really niche human needs are out there online?
Needs that could be met and maybe monetized?
Just by cleverly pairing an existing service idea with AI's ability to draft, brainstorm, or generate that tailored content super fast.
It really does open up a whole landscape of possibilities for, human-AI collaboration in places you might not expect.
Definitely something to chew on as you think about the takeaways from this deep dive into the source material.